welcome back, dudes and dudettes. Quicksilver here with the poop emoji hat for another episode of Poor Man's Food Reviews. And today I'm having a mukbang. I'm going to eat some sushi and some donuts. I also have some pretzels with hummus. And I got some, it's just a spicy tuna sushi. And it's just, it's got raw tuna, the spicy mayo, and cucumber, and I think that's about it. It has like some sort of sriracha sauce. I'm starving. I just had a long day. Had some tests that I had to do at this hospital. Don't be too worried. It's just been having some, having some health things going on, but I'm doing all right. But yeah, after that, I went straight to Meijer, which is where I got all this stuff. Meijer, I don't know if it's in all the United States, but it's like a grocery store. If I haven't said it, I'm from Indiana, so, well, originally I'm from California, but I live in Indiana. But anyways, I'm starving. I haven't eaten since this morning, so I'm gonna dive right into the sushi. It's falling apart, though. Oh man, so I don't have any chopsticks. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I do have chopsticks. I just don't know how to use them. I just use my hands. Let me fix the screen. It's a little sideways. There we go. This is actually really good sushi. It tastes amazing. Got a little bit of ginger. I'm gonna put on here, so gingerly. And let's put a little bit of wasabi. Put that on there. This isn't like the prettiest sushi, but it's pretty delicious. I got some wasabi and ginger. Ah, it fell apart. Oh. That tastes so good. I'm scarfing this down quick. Ah, I keep dropping my sushi, man. That's a good picture of it, I guess. Got some milk here. Nothing goes better with donuts and sushi than milk. Let's get one of these donuts going. It's pretty good. These are sour cream donuts. I was really craving sour cream donuts too. You'll have to forgive me if I'm eating like a pig. I haven't eaten since like noon, and it's got to be at least almost 6 o'clock, 6:30. It's not a lot to people, but it must be, to me, it's a long time. Now, poop emoji hat's getting cut off. Oh no. Here we go. Poor poop emoji. He's like, what about me, man? I'm the one that made you famous. Now I got a talking hat. That just goes to show how completely insane I am. Just kidding. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. That's offensive. That is good. So, like, Sour cream donuts are basically like cake donuts that have sour cream in them. And then they have like a icing. If you've never had them, they're pretty common nowadays. These aren't like the best ones. These are Myers. Like, I'm not sure how long Myers has been around. I don't even know if there's Myers outside of Indiana. I'm not sure. If you have a Myers outside of Indiana or wherever you live, like, just mention in the comments if you go to Myers and what kind of stuff do you usually buy there. They have a great deli. That's where I got the sushi. Was at the deli. Tastes so good, makes you want to slap your grandpappy. Okay. So, I figure I'd talk about this whole, like, drama situation going on in the mukbang world, even though I'm not, like, majorly into doing the mukbang thing. I think it's kind of fun every once in a while. But, apparently there's a lot of stuff going on with this Nikocado Avocado guy. And Stephanie So, or is it Sue? I'm not sure how to say her name. I'm just kind of like new to all of this. I just started learning about it like a few days ago. Anyways, so apparently what everybody keeps saying is this like Nikocado guy did some kind of shady stuff and he was offensive. This is like Sabra hummus with pretzel crisps. And it's on sale. It's only 90 cents. Great deal. It's like less than $1. It's a really good deal for hummus. So there's Nikocado. Nick. I'm just gonna call him Nick. It's easier saying his name. So this Nick guy did a lot of like manipulative, shady stuff. Apparently, according to most people. And from what I've seen. Yeah, he did some stuff that was kind of questionable, like when it comes to like your ethics or your sense of morality or whatever. I understand it. I'm not the most like socially, like I'm a very socially awkward person, especially like in person. You wouldn't think so by watching my videos, but I really am. So I don't have quite as complex as a social life that a lot of YouTubers do. Wow. This is great. This is a great combination. They're like these little I'm back. I'm having some malfunctions with my stupid phone. There you go. Anyways, I was talking about donuts. I was talking about Nikocado Avocado, Nick. Anyways, he did some shady stuff. And he's a human being, and we all are. Was he right? Probably not. Did he do something wrong? He probably did. Is he perfect? No. Stephanie So was probably traumatized, and it sucks it all happened. And all this stuff is a shame that people can't get along and just be peaceful and treat each other with respect and dignity. It's just ridiculous. It's a part of life. The older I've gotten, the more I realize you got to stop focusing on the negative stuff and just appreciate the people in your lives for who they are. Try not to get stressed out, because it could all usually be gone in a second. And that's the thing. This all seems very important at this point in our lives. The whole world is on the brink of World War III. We just killed some guy in Iran. You know, Trump just bombed Iran, or not bombed Iran, but he, ordered the killing of some guy in Iran. You know, there's like a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world right now. And we're concerned over these very petty issues that in hindsight are probably going to be forgotten, aren't going to be that big of a deal. Is it, like, interesting? Yes. But it's really just entertainment. When it's all said and done. It's not like this will traumatize those people for the rest of their lives. Well, I don't know. There might be a little bit of that. Like, if somebody done screwed up somebody else in the public's eye and it just kind of ruined their career, that could be really bad. And I guess, like, that's all understandable. I honestly can't say anything. I don't take sides in these things. I'm not taking anybody's side. Because honestly, I don't know enough about this to even say anything. I literally just found out about this person, these two people, just like 3 or 4 days ago. I had heard of Nikocado Avocado before, but not really too much about him, except that he's just a mukbanger. I think he's gay. You know, that's his own thing. And, yeah, he eats like tons of ramen noodles or Korean noodles and ridiculous amounts of food. I'm not like a fan of his just because I don't actually watch too many mukbangs. But the only reason why I know about all this is just from watching Caiden Rhys' mukbang channel. And I'm going to plug, Caiden Rhys is an awesome YouTuber. I'll put a little card up here so you can check out her channel. She's a really cool person. She's kind of like the only real close thing I have to a friend on YouTube. Not in real life, but just on YouTube. And so that's how I found out about this whole like drama stuff. And for the most part, Caiden doesn't usually talk about stuff like this. But I think it's because it's trending. And it's just a popular thing right now. These are really good pretzels and hummus. And honestly, the only reason why I'm talking about it is because it's trending. But also, I've been struggling a lot with my health lately, a lot more than usual. Like today I was in a lot of pain. Like a lot more than usual. It was very difficult getting ready today. You have to excuse me on my habitual finger licker. I have to lick my fingers every time I eat something. If I learned how to use chopsticks, I probably wouldn't have to do that. There's something like just amazing about like raw tuna, spicy mayo, and like ginger and wasabi. It's like the best combination on the planet. Hey, Mash. This this mukbang just kind of happened really impulsively. Oh, this is a good one. So I was going to tell you guys a short little story about my mom. And this might have some kind of effect on my channel. On my glasses. So like a little less than a year ago. Oh man. Jeez. That's some nasty. There you go. A little less than a year ago, my mom had bariatric surgery. She weighed close to like 360, I think, 370. But yeah, my mom is having, or she had bariatric surgery about a year ago. Anyways, sorry, my phone keeps crapping out. But yeah, I've started having some serious thoughts about possibly having bariatric surgery myself. Like years ago, back in like 2013, I had researched it and I read a lot about it. And back then, I was under a different circumstance. I was a lot healthier back then, and I didn't weigh this much. But in other ways, I was more unhealthy because I smoked cigarettes, I drank, and like, just off the bat, you can't smoke cigarettes after having bariatric surgery. In fact, you have to quit before you have the surgery. You can't have it you can't smoke at least like a month or two before the surgery. So back then, I just wasn't at the right place in my life. And so I just basically forgot about it. As time went on, my mom, when she gained all the weight and she got really unhealthy, it was kind of like her last resort. She had the surgery, did very well, and she lost a ton of weight. Like, just within the first 3 months, she lost almost, I think, like 40 or 50 pounds. And she doesn't even look like the same person anymore. She looks like a completely different person. And it's kind of messed up I'm talking about this while eating freaking donuts and stuff, but just reached a point where I'm just tired of being in pain all the time. And there's so many things that suck about being disabled. And, you know, being obese isn't my disability. It just happens to be kind of like a cause and effect thing. The medication I take, coupled with having a hypothyroidism, the medication, a side effect, it can increase your appetite to where you feel like you're always hungry. You feel constantly hungry. And it's ironic I'm not even eating that much in this video. And the reason for that, I think, is because I have a messed up gallbladder. really bad. I possibly might have to have surgery. I don't know when, but it's making it to where, you know, I eat probably half the amount that I used to just a month ago. And my stomach feels full after eating just one donut and some sushi, whereas before, I could probably top up, eat this entire thing, and I'd still be hungry. Which is a weird sensation because my brain is telling me that I'm hungry. My stomach is telling me that I'm full. So it's a very uncomfortable situation. I hate that I'm going through this. Strange things are like occurring, and I think it has to do with my gallbladder, my thyroid, and all that. But I'll be craving stuff, like really, really craving things. It's almost as if I'm pregnant, but yeah, I'm a man. Can't get pregnant. But cranberries, sour cream donuts, any kind of like chocolate donuts, and yeah, it's just crazy. Like, I've been craving cranberry sauce. I've been craving donuts. Like, it's just almost every day. It's like I always want specifically those either like sour cream donuts like these, or those like Hostess or Little Debbie donuts with the white chocolate frosting, the little ones, like a bag of those. I've been through like 4 bags of those in the last 2 months. It's crazy. Like those and cranberry sauce. Always like anything with cranberries. Cranberry juice, cranberry sauce. And yeah, and it's weird. It's like I feel full not having eaten that much. And I've tried telling people this and they don't believe me. I think it's less about how much I eat and it's like what I'm eating is the problem. But I promise I'm not going to go on camera and cry like Nikocado while eating. Definitely not going to do that. I might cry on camera, but I'm not going to do it while eating. I apologize for the little skips in the video and for any problems like that. Having some problems with this new cell phone. I might just go back to the old one. I'm not sure. Anyways, I want to ask you guys, what do you think about the idea of me having bariatric surgery? What types of bariatric surgery do you know about, if any? And do you have any experience having surgery yourself? Do you know somebody who's had it? What do you think about it as far as like what it would be like for me to have it afterwards and during and before and all that? It's something I'm considering that, you know, I've already had one doctor tell me it's pretty bad that, you know, it might be the only thing that I can do at this point to help myself. So it's a pretty serious thing. I wasn't even planning on talking about this. It just kind of came up. But yeah, I really do think that I need to talk to definitely my family and my doctor and therapist and stuff and figure this out. But yeah, I think that everything aside, I'm doing all right now. I'm getting by. Everything's fine. Those home delivered meals are helping a lot. So it's a really cool thing. If you haven't seen the videos, I'll put a little card up here about the if you qualify for what's called a Medicaid waiver. I don't know if it's in your state, but in Indiana, you can get home delivered meals. A lot of other states that have Medicaid programs have like what are called Meals on Wheels or home delivered meals for aging, disabled, and people over 65. If you're physically and mentally disabled, you might qualify for this. If you want to learn more about it, you can watch these videos. There's going to be some little cards up here, wherever. I'm going to maybe connect another little video of when they made this like homemade cranberry relish. I've got company and Max is barking. So anyways, you guys have a great night. Bye.